welcome back. I'd like to talk a little bit more about alternate picking. I've been doing some videos on alternate picking, which you can see on my channel. If you haven't checked them out yet, please do. But I haven't really talked about how do you start alternate picking. How did I start alternate picking? And what I did really, the first thing that really helped me was I had to be able to move the pick fast. When I started out, I was trying to play Yngwie lines, and I bought the first Alcatraz album, and I was just trying to play some of the lines on that album, and my left hand could kind of play the patterns, but I would stop. I'd be playing like this fast, and I would just keep doing that lick at that speed, trying to get faster, but it never would. And then one day I bought a Guitar World magazine. It had Yngwie on the cover. It's like a 1985 issue. And I looked at a photo they had in the article, and I noticed Yngwie's hand was resting on the body of the guitar. Well, at that time I was playing like this and pointing my pick up, and I couldn't get the movement with my right hand going picking that way. It was a little more of a wrist movement. But when I put my hand on the body of the guitar, my pick tilted back, and then when I tremoloed, it was a little bit more of an arm movement, but I could get the pick moving, and once I got the pick moving, it was just off to the races. One thing I didn't do was practice in spurts. I didn't just take like a few notes and try to play them as fast as I can, then add a note, that kind of like, that kind of thing. I never did that. I just wanted to feel the movement fast and play the movement faster, you know. Would recommend focusing on a few licks that you can kind of play with the left hand comfortably. For me it was like the, or you could do, those are all good ones, or any one of those is great. You can start out with triplets, or you can start out with 16th notes, like maybe, you know. But I think 6 is a really good number to start, or 8 notes, and just repeat them over and over. But you want to do it at a tempo that's quicker, where you're using your technique. So one thing you can do to really kind of focus and rein in on this is try to start on the downbeat. You want to feel the rhythm, and then you want to start right in time, and your hand wants to feel the beat with it. And you could kind of tap your foot. So what you really want to do is you want to get the note moving. You want to tremolo the note. And if you're doing it now and you're having problems, you can't get it smooth or up to speed, you might want to try different motions. Maybe try your hand on the body, try not resting on the body, try and tilt the pick down, try tilting it back, try using your wrist, try using your elbow. I would experiment until you find that motion that kind of clicks, where it's kind of there. It's not something you have to work up to, it's sort of immediate. And then it's sort of a matter of controlling that motion, practicing it to where you actually are able to control it. And that's just, and then you just chain licks together, so you can just, in one spot, try using those mechanics and syncing it up to 6 notes. And that's what I would do. And you can practice your left hand by itself, which I talk a lot about. And then try to pick that, starting right on the beat. You might want to tremolo the note first. And you want to just try to sync up your hands. I just did it by doing it faster and then kind of feeling to where almost like a string would tighten and everything would be in sync. but you just want to make sure you have that tremolo, that you can do at a tempo that's quicker. So that's just a little quick tip for you. I hope that helps. Work on that tremolo and maybe isolate the left hand separately a little bit, and then try to mix them all together. But I'll cover more things, string crossing, and show you some of my favorite sequences and stuff in the future. So, and if you haven't, check out some of my other videos on the channel, and if you like it, like and subscribe, and I'll keep doing these. So thanks a lot, and have fun. Keep practicing.